Hey friends! Today's video is my July installment of my reacting to old favorites, my monthly favorites. I have my July favorites from 2015 here on my phone that we're going to be watching and reacting to and seeing how far we've come. You know, I've done these the last 5 months, I think, just kind of watching back some of my old videos because they've been on YouTube for a very long time. Also, if you want to know what's on my face, I did it in a Get Ready With Me in my last video. This lipstick is one of the lipsticks from Propa Beauty. I think it's the shade Driven. It's like a deep brown. Love it so much. So this, give you a little backstory. This is probably one of my other favorite hair moments in my life. I cut it very short in like a asymmetrical short bob.
Love it.
I was also living in a very toxic situation with the most difficult roommate I've ever lived with, as well as 2 other great roommates who do pop up in this video. So my mood was a little weird in this video because I was surrounded by chaos all the time. For a good summer of 2015 was, I mean, just 2015 in general was pure chaos. So let's go.
Hey guys, so today's video is going to be my July favorites because it's the end of July and that's just what you do, right?
I also had the kind of dorky intros back. I still did that. I still have this shirt, this typhoon shirt. I was also very skinny. Very skinny. This was when I was working 2 jobs and I never ate food more than breakfast sandwiches from Starbucks during the day because I worked 2 jobs at the mall and I was like, I'm just gonna get a Starbucks sandwich. And I walked a lot. I had a lot more physical activity back then. So I was a skinny bitch.
Things that I really, really loved during the month of July because I tried some new stuff and I liked the new stuff that I tried.
I would hope so.
I actually have makeup favorites this month. What?
What?
First, it's actually an eyeshadow my roommate gave me.
I finally decluttered this maybe last year because this is quite an old eyeshadow that I never really wore. My roommate Sarah, who got me one of the pieces of art in the background that you can't really see very well, she had Birchbox and gave me something from it, and it was actually quite a good eyeshadow. It was from Laura Mercier. It was a brown baked eyeshadow. It's quite good.
She got in a Birchbox or something, I think, and she wasn't going to use it.
Yep.
So she gave it to me, and it's one of the Laura Mercier baked eyeshadows.
I literally just repeated what I just said.
It smelled like hot chocolate, not gonna lie. I'm wearing it today, and I've been wearing it a ton lately. It's super, super creamy and smooth, and pretty damn pigmented.
It was.
Very pretty. Very pretty. My Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone.
This did end up breaking eventually. It was very sad. I was very, very, very sad about it because I was I love this color so much. I wore that highlight. That was my only highlight for a long time. That was the only highlighter I used. And then MAC Lightscapade. I think this was the first high-end highlight I bought after MAC Lightscapade, because I had bought Soft and Gentle, but it looked really bad on my skin. It looked so textured on my skin because of all the glitter in it. I feel like my skin is reverse aged. Weird flex, but okay. Yeah, this Becca Moonstone was such a creamy, soft formula. Ugh, love it.
I'm the one person on the internet that has not gone out and bought Champagne Pop yet.
Back before I hated Jaclyn Hill.
Favorite product this month. They're just jizzing over this highlighter that I haven't seen in real life yet, so I can't really say anything about it. I can't say I'm not going to go buy it, but I can't say I'm not going to buy it.
I did end up going to buy it.
Moonstone. I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing it a ton.
That's the only Jaclyn Hill thing I've ever bought. Champagne Pop.
Right there. This one's definitely more of a yellowy gold than Champagne Pop, but I love it.
It's beautiful.
I love it. Speaking of glowy things, so I ran out of my concealer, okay? My love of my life collection Lasting Perfection concealer.
Still one of the best concealers I've ever tried.
If you want to send any to me from England, friends. But because I ran out of it, I needed to go buy a new concealer because I wasn't about to I don't know, cut open this thing of concealer because it was already dried up. So
I think I did have some people send me some of the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer after that. It was still called the Collection 2000. It might have changed by that point, but I've had a couple of people over the years send me that, which is always hilarious because it's just it's the cheapest thing you can get. It's £2 or something.
I jumped on the bandwagon and went and bought the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, and this one's in vanilla. And I can't even tell you how much I love this product because it goes on so smoothly. It goes
Such a
on
good
so
concealer.
Pretty, hence the fucking name.
I think I bought this concealer because of Jackie Aina. Like, I'm pretty sure Jackie Aina was the one who talked about it. It was Jackie Aina and then Estee Lalonde who talked about the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, and I bought it several times, and then I stopped buying from NARS, and I was glad because that concealer, while so beautiful on the skin, $29 for like not that much product. And I would go through it in like 3 months, and I would have to, it was like $10 a fucking month on concealer that I was spending, which is ridiculous. It was such a good concealer. Oh god, it looked so good under my eyes. Oh, it's just so expensive.
It's really, really pigmented too, because so many like creamy concealers I've tried in the past from like Rimmel.
It's good. It's good.
NYX, they've all just been
It's
like,
just a good concealer.
City, and then they just like slide off my face. This is pigmented and it doesn't move and it goes on nice and it looks good under my eyes and on my blemishes. So thanks NARS for making me go out and spend too much money on a concealer. Again, pardon if my laptop starts making noise because it gets really hot.
I still feel that.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Hopefully you can't.
So relatable.
It's so hot today. It's ridiculous.
Same.
So hot today. This was right after I got my current camera, my 5D Mark III, because I can tell because the angle is wider here, because the camera I had before this, which I still have, my Canon 7D, it was a cropped sensor, so like this is a full frame camera, but like with a cropped sensor, so like basically everything in this frame, it would be like cropped in by like this much probably. Like a 24mm, this camera or this lens would be like a 35mm equivalent on like a crop sensor. So this was when I first got this camera, and I was like, everything is so wide angle, like you can get all my arms in it because I like sat further back and stuff. I had a weird filming setup in this room. I had quite a cool room, not gonna lie. I had this like really nice window nook behind me that woke me up in the morning because it was just like,
hello, light right on my face.
But there wasn't a lot of space, and I had my record player like in my room and my TV in my room because I didn't trust the roommate that I lived with at the time. It was a whole thing. Yeah, I liked this room. This was just like the weirdest setup for me filming. And I didn't post that much that summer because I ended up not going home a lot because it was just like it was a really bad situation, just a really bad living situation. And I ended up spending a lot more time at friends' houses, and I did like vlogs and stuff where I would just like film with my friends and post them. But I spent a lot of time at work because I didn't like being at home. We'll get into that too, actually.
It's like I opened up my phone today and I have this app called Effing Weather.
Yep. Oh my god, I love that app. I should re-download it.
This is what today it says.
It's also called Fucking
True
Weather.
facts right there. True facts. So, it's hot. And because it's been hot, I've been wearing a lot of matte lipsticks because I don't want something that just like creases out of my lip line and just like
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Rind from ColourPop, and this is one of their matte lippy sticks.
Okay.
That looks like
Like
that.
a
I've been
purple.
wearing it a ton on days when I don't want to like worry about it too much because it goes on really, really easily. It lasts a really long time, but it doesn't like crust off in the middle.
Because it was a creamy bullet matte lipstick. I still stand the lippy sticks. I feel like the lippy sticks do not get the credit that they deserve as far as formula goes and just like pigmentation. Like the lippy sticks, I prefer the lippy sticks to the Luxe lipsticks. Like let's be real here.
And it kind of stains my lips too, so it lasts
did do
even
that.
longer than like as long as the actual lipstick goes, you know? But I do have two of the like liquid matte things that everybody's using their pants over. The first is one I bought a while ago. It's the LA Splash Smitten Lip Tint in Nagini, the one I've been wearing a bunch lately, the dark ass forest green.
When I wore green
it's a
lipstick just
made
regularly.
from Ford's Pet Snake, so I needed it, you know. And then this guy I bought after my coworker actually came into work and she was wearing it and I was like, I need another black lipstick. And
What is this?
One is the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Witches.
Fun fact, this was the only one of these lipsticks that I ever owned. My sister owned like a red one, and then I owned one of the lip liners, but I never bought any of the other liquid matte lipsticks because we'll get into it.
The everlasting one. this on my hand right now because it's not going to come off.
It did not.
This one, it looks awesome on the lips, and I've been loving wearing it. It does take a little bit getting used to because the wand is so long.
I hated the wands on these lipsticks. Oh my god.
Precise. That's the thing I really don't like about this one, because look at how long that wand
That's why I
is.
bought it one time,
It's very
and I never bought
difficult
another one.
to be so precise when you're like painting your lips like this. A few Lush things.
Yeah.
This lotion, okay.
Oh,
I wish I could show you how much
softy.
of this is left.
I have a very like specific criteria when it comes to lotions. Like, I don't know, there's been few lotions that have worked for my feet and my skin over the years, and Softy was one of them. And it was so liquidy, and it also made it more liquidy because it was ridiculously hot out. So like everything that was liquid was more liquid. You know the struggle when you're like, oh, I have a lotion that's like supposed to be creamy, but it's just like pure liquid.
Clearly, I loved this product. This is the
They
Softy
discontinued
lotion
it.
that I got from the kitchen. It's got chamomile, marshmallow root, and lavender. And despite being how liquidy it is, it makes my feet so soft. Whatever the hell is in marshmallow root, you're doing good things, man.
For a very long time, I had like a similar experience with like Lush things that I loved that Samantha Ravendall has with makeup products that she loved, in that they would just discontinue all of the things that I really, really loved. So, you know, a little
Seriously,
sour
I
on
think it was
that.
an Oxford Street product, but if any of you go to Oxford Street,
I was obsessed with getting stuff from
tell me, and
Oxford
I'll
Street
ask
for a
them to buy it
while.
for me because I want it.
I was.
And then the two perfumes I got from the kitchen last month. Smuggler's Soul, I've been wearing the most out of all of them, and there's still so much left, thank God. And then Curbside Violet, which I've been wearing a bunch too. So my coworkers and I went kayaking
Oh, I remember that.
2 weeks ago. I don't remember how long ago it was, but that day I realized I didn't really have any like water shoes. So I was like, I need to go buy some sandals, because the only sandals I have were saltwater sandals, and I didn't want to like wear those in the boat and everything. I just wanted like
We had
water
many
shoes.
excursions
So I
when I
just
worked at
went
Lush.
in,
Like,
to
so
Brown
many
Mall
activities that we did, group activities.
because I'm apparently
Tivas! I still have
ordered
them.
these a bunch
I think they're in my
since then, and I love
rack
them.
on the
They're
door.
So comfortable. These were on sale
Oh.
for like $27. Originally they're like $40, but
I got a screaming deal on these,
They're
honestly.
like walking on fucking gym mats, which
Yeah.
is awesome. And
Tivas are underrated shoes,
they're
man.
so comfortable. Tivas, man. Tivas. I bought these the other day
Oh,
because I'm ridiculous. We had somebody return them.
when I worked at Hot Topic.
I saw the box, okay, these giant combat boots. Somebody returned them from an online order because they didn't quite fit right. And so I tried them on. My assistant manager was like, just wear them for the rest of the day.
These eventually didn't fit me very well either because my calves got too
So I
fat.
wore them for the rest of my time working that night, and I loved them. And I get a discount, and they were already on sale. So I was like,
Oh, I do miss
$20
those
for a
discounts.
pair of like combat boots that I can wear in the fall, because they're very roomy in the bottom. Not gonna lie, they're super roomy down here.
Do miss those
So they'll
discounts.
fit really, really
Ugh.
well with like chunky socks. And then this backpack I bought from work.
Oh my god, I was so, like, I own so much stuff from Hot Topic. And fun fact, if you guys ever see me wearing a band t-shirt that's like not like an obscure indie band, I'm positive I got it from Hot Topic. The shirts that I have stuff that I bought from shows from indie bands. I have stuff that I got from Hot Topic, and then I have the Pink Floyd t-shirt that I have that I found at a Buffalo Exchange. Everything else, pretty much, if you've seen the band, if you know who the band is, I got it from Hot Topic. No shame in that, because they have like unparalleled band tee collections. Like, this was when I started to actually have the fashion sense I kind of have now, because when I worked at Lush, our dress code was black and white, and I didn't own a lot of white, so I just ended up wearing a lot of black. And then Hot Topic, I was just like, oh cool, I get a bunch of stuff from here. Like, I bought a lot of clothes from Hot Topic and a lot of things from Hot Topic. And you know, sometimes you just want a Totoro backpack. And I'm not even like a weeb, but like, I love Studio Ghibli.
Bringing it to work, like this has just been like my bag that I just take.
I still have that backpack, by the way.
Because
It's somewhere.
A, it's cute. B, I've been bringing my laptop to work a bunch because I've been like spending time before work doing work in air conditioning.
Yeah.
I love it, and it's adorable. And again,
I would
got
spend like an
this,
hour before
and
work just working
it's
on my own
actually really
things.
beautiful. My roommate actually bought me this piece of art for my birthday. And it
Aw,
was from a
Sarah.
girl named Maddie Young.
I'll link her
is
website
from
actually
East Coast,
below.
Australia, and so it took today.
Oh, Sarah.
I love it so much. Sarah bought it because it has a moth on it.
I have a moth on a t-shirt. Look at that. I'm afraid of moths, by the way. Although the moth that's on the t-shirt in this video, if I ever do end up getting a tattoo, that's what I want my tattoo to be. I want that moth.
Moth on my shirt. Look at that. Mothy, moth.
It's from
I need
Typhoon.
to find a frame for it that'll fit, though.
I eventually
I'll probably
did. It's over there.
tomorrow and do that, but
It's right there.
I need a music favorite. I mean, besides Dashboard Confessional and Third Eye Blind, I've been listening to...
This year, oh god, yeah, I ended up getting a press pass to cover the Third Eye Blind and Dashboard Confessional show at Marymore Park. I didn't end up getting to photograph because my friend Alex did, but I got to write about it. So I went to this gig and I ran into my cousin. So like I went to this gig with my cousins and it was like so many aging emos that it was so funny because it was like a Dashboard Confessional opened the show. Just all these aging emos were there just basking in their teenage years and I fucking loved it. And honestly, Dashboard Confessional was way better live than Third Eye Blind. Third Eye Blind seemed like they was pandering to everybody. They were like, this is the best show. We love you guys. You guys are like the best crowd. It's like, no, they're not. They're the same. We're the same as every crowd. Dashboard, Chris Carrabba can still belt it out and can still just make you feel all the feels. You know what I'm saying?
Not gonna lie, I've just been like into straight up nostalgia, and I've been listening to a lot of stuff that we have at Hot Topic. Unfavorite for the month. This fucking heat. This is not okay. This is not okay.
Nobody. Abby.
It's fucking hot. It's July and it's hot.
This was when it started to get really bad, honestly.
And I like saw a post earlier that showed that Iran like hit like the record 165 degrees of like heat, like
Oh god.
80 degrees Celsius or whatever the hell that is in Celsius. So I shouldn't be complaining, but like I'm complaining. I hate this heat so much. Also, another unfavorite. So fucking Walgreens film. You have to send it.
Just bitching about
And
Walgreens.
then they have to send it out to Fuji or whatever. It takes
God,
a week to
you have
get
to
back.
send it
So I got
out.
all
It's
of my
bullshit.
disposable pictures back, and most of them didn't turn out because I am not that savvy with manual, even though it was just like a disposable. So Walgreens, you're an unfavorite right now because really you just stopped.
I got beef with Walgreens because they don't develop film anymore. What a first world problem to have now.
Film cameras to actually see how they work. Yes,
Oh, my roommate's coming.
I'm almost done, but it's cool. Yeah. They can't even see that says let's
I had
go.
3 roommates, by the way.
Yeah. Hi. I'm just filming YouTube stuff. Cool. So this light is so hot.
These were the cool roommates, by the way. Sarah, the one who got me the gift, and then Will doesn't live here anymore. He like moved to New York, but like he was in a band, and it was funny when we actually. Quick funny story, side tangent. When we all met up to sign the lease, Sarah and I had lived together previously in the house we lived in before, and so she found this apartment for us to move into together with somebody that was already living there, and then another guy. And so when we went to go meet up and to sign the lease, because we were desperate at that point, I recognized the guy and I was like, I'm pretty sure I photographed your band like 4 months ago, and lo and behold I had. So yeah, that was funny. The world's small.
Well, having fun and doing. Are you showing that print in your?
Yeah, I'm doing my monthly favorites.
Oh my
Song
god.
of the day. Song of the day. Losing a Whole Year by Third Eye Blind. Yeah, because why not?
Wait.
Wait, the song of the day that I put was Losing a Whole Year. That's timely, and that's also your song of the day today, because why the fuck not? Because we're losing a whole year. We're losing 2020.
I posted a video on my Facebook page of Motorcycle Drive-By, actually. You could watch it.
I never use Facebook.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna go before this stops filming. Is it gonna stop filming? Is it gonna stop filming? I don't know.
Oh, that end screen though. The end screen, although now that I look at it, the end screen didn't have any sort of information. It just showed, hey, I have these things. Flickr, Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook. It didn't actually give any information of where to go. But that was before cards. It was definitely before cards were a thing. I think it was still when annotations were still around, I think. That was July of 2015, and honestly, I loved my hair here. Like, my hair was so good. 5 months after this, in December, I dyed my hair like a rich blue color. And then the journey of bright colors began from there. Blue, and then it faded, then I had like greeny blue, and then bluey green, and then that faded out. Then it was just like sea foam, and then I did purple, and then pink and purple. It's so many eras of Abby's hair. The last one that I did last month when my hair was long, that was like peak healthy hair Abby, but my bangs looked terrible. This was when I finally realized, oh, I just need to cut my bangs. Like, I just need to cut my bangs. I mean, this was like a year after that one, because during that year, I did like teal tips on my hair and then cut it shorter and then did like lime green tips. This is after I had cut off the lime green tips. I would do lime green again, honestly. Like, lime green was such a fun color. I used Electric Lizard from Manic Panic because I worked at Hot Topic. Oh my god, lime green, such a fun hair color. I loved it so much. It was like almost highlighter yellow, but you know, I don't know. But yeah, that was July of 2015 favorites. I'm gonna keep doing these until I run out of years to do them, so I have 4 more left to do. Give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. Like I mentioned before, today's song of the day is Losing a Whole Year from Third Eye Blind, because it's like very timely and my upper lip is sweating. Thanks so much to my patrons. As always, I appreciate you so dang darn much. You know? So in the description, as it has been the last couple of months, links to bail funds, protest information, petitions, places you can donate, things that you can do to help with everything going on right now, dealing with police brutality and Black Lives Matter. And I'm gonna start adding a fucking link to register to vote. I'm taking a cue from Hannah. A link to register to vote if you're not already registered to vote. That will also be in the description because it's very important right now and everybody should do so. And everybody should advocate for mail-in ballots because Washington has been doing it for years and we've been doing just fine. Oh, everything is so like blurry in the background. Look at that bokeh. I love this lens. This lens is the Sigma 24mm f1.4 art lens. Beautiful. It's just a prime, so there's no zoom. You've been so good to me since 2012, but like, you need some maintenance, okay? Be good, my sweet child. So if you're new here and would like to see more of my content, subscribe. That'd be cool. Like, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. Let me know if there's any of the products that I mentioned that you maybe still use or that you remember and it like brought you back to a different time. Because I really enjoy that. Honestly, I like watching videos. Maybe not, I don't like watching necessarily other people's videos from those times, but I like watching other people respond or react or reminisce about those times because, again, it just throws me back into like early YouTube makeup days. There's a lot of things about early YouTube days that are like really toxic, but like, you know, we've already talked about that recently. I'm gonna go because it is 1:55 in the morning and I need to go to bed. So thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you all in my next video. Bye!